Hello, this is Mr. Shamlagu. We're going against Playing Mantis in Game 11. We were playing away, it looks like. So what we're going to do is probably do the same way. We are going to peel back a little bit since this team likes to have very high stamina. So we're probably just going to peel back maybe around here. It's going to be balanced. Players to watch out for, it's going to be Defree, Rice, and Ignacio. And the defense is a mixed bag. It's at least B, an A, and a B in the middle as well. And then a couple of C's on jumping mainly, except for Diaz, who has a B. It looks like he's a backup as well. And then I'm not going to have Nicolas on this one. Probably going to have... Dang, everybody's tired. I'm probably going to have Vinci there and Nicolas there, I guess. Yeah. And then instead of De Winter, it's going to be... I'm probably going to have Fritsch start off. And Sawyer, and then probably switch out De Winter or Perez. And then go into kickoff. Alright, 42% chance for Playing Mantis to win, 26% for a draw, 32% chance for us to win. They're in 4th, we are in 6th. Alright, they won the coin toss, so they go. Sawyer with the steal over to Estevez. Great dribble. Tries to pass it, but Diaz cuts it out. Or, I guess, was holding onto the ball. Estevez grabs it, crossing it over to Nicolas. Shirt pull immediately. Over by Rice. Gets a yellow card. Nicolas gets a free kick. Passes it back to Dijkstra. Passing it back to Nicolas. Crossing it over to the wing of Estevez. He's getting headed out. Going for a dribble. Passing it through to the middle. Vinci able to grab it? Nope. Almeida is able to. I think he got nudged over by all the defenders. Alright, Nicolas over to Fior. Gets tackled. And Francois grabs it. Alright, Ignacio crossing it over to the wing. Albrecht clears it away. Passes it over to Nicolas. Crossing it over to Fritsch. Gets tackled. Fior recovers it. He gets tackled as well. Dang, they're on the offensive. So Francois gets a yellow card. We get a free kick. Estevez crossing it over to Nicolas. Going for a shot. Goes wide. Alright, Fior. Shot blocked. Jolly passes it over to Ignacio. Cross is blocked. Second time's charm. Nobody's there to grab it, so it is going to be out for a goal kick. All right, Francois to Diaz. Tries to pass it to Burns. Grabs it. Francois through pass to Ignacio. Over to the right. Wells managed to grab it. Albrecht butting Rice away. Ignacio to Francois. Through pass over to Ignacio. Passing it over to Francois. Shot is high. They're really going on the offensive. Fior over to Vinci. Passing it over to Nicolas. Crossing it over to Estevez, but he's getting butted out by Diaz. Sawyer steals it. Fritsch over to Vasquez. Passing it over to Vinci, but Defree passes to Ignacio. They get a tackle, and Diaz gets a free kick. Good save by Wells, but it's out for a corner kick. Francois to take it, crossing it over. Rodriguez, good save again by Wells. Boyer gets tackled. Estevez is now on the counter. Crossing it over to Sawyer. Gets nudged out of the way at the last second, and it's out for a goal kick. Ah, that sucks. All right, Fritsch, Sawyer. Passing it back to Nicolas. has blocked. Jolly to Rice to DeFree, passing it back to Boyer. It's blocked. Estevez to Sawyer, trying to go for a goal. Or dribble. Arnold grabs it. Inacio out. Gets blocked. Albrecht. Estevez trying to run for it, but it is out for our throw-in due to Albrecht kicking it away. Francois through pass to Inacio. Vasquez grabs it. All right, Vinci passing it back to Vasquez, and it's out for their throw-in because of the nudge away. All right, Inacio crossing it over. All right, Nicolas passing it through to Fritsch. Tries to pass it again. Not great. DeFry to Rice. Nicolas grabs it. Sawyer. Fritsch. Passing it over to Estevez. Passes it back to Vasquez. Passing it back to Estevez. Through ball. Fritsch. Hits the keeper. Arnold grabs it. I think that was our only shot on target as of right now for this first half. All right, Rodriguez to Rice. Going for a cross. Diaz with a flying header. And it is wide. So that is the first half. They're doing a little bit more offensive right now, kind of just neck and neck. Nicolas is already getting tired. That's nuts. I might have to have Isa over where he is. Yeah, just because of his sprinting. I'll have him play a little bit more, and then probably switch out. Fridge is not doing too well, so I'm going to go ahead and have DeWinter in just to be safe. And then they've had so many fouls on us, so we're just going to play it safe for now, and then most likely switch out Isa in that time, or Nicolas in that time. We're going to go ahead and have Isa in. Nicolas passing it back to Dijkstra. Tries to pass it to Fior. Francois steals it. Vasquez with the steal. Passing it over to Vinci, but Rodriguez grabs it. Diaz crossing it over to Burns. Arnold through to Francois. Cross is blocked. Vinci passing it over to Estevez. Gets spotted out by Diaz. Inacio going for a shot, and it just wide. Nicolas here. Alright, Boyer. Shot is saved. It's out for a corner kick. Alright, and Roloff heading away. Nacio keeping it in. Switch out Isa. Dijkstra over to Albrecht. Come on. Come on, pass. Yes. Gets stolen by Rice. Going for cross. Dijkstra clears it away at the last second. Inacio passing it over to Boyer, but Dijkstra is able to clear it out. Frolov over to Isa. Gets tackled. Rice. Dijkstra steals it. Passing it over to Winter to Estevez. Cross is blocked, but that is good because it's out for our throw-in. Right now, we're going to go ahead and play this route. Alright, looks like they switched out Francois Ferdinand. He's really good. Might have to watch out for that. Anybody in the box? The Winter was, and Almeida saw that cross a mile away. Alright, Ferdinand. Great find. Frolov clearing it away. Estevez trying to grab it. Boyer goes for a shot. Wells grabs it. Alright, Rodriguez, DeFree. Passing it over Rodriguez. Back to DeFree again. Shot blocked. Dijkstra back clearance. Rodriguez. Good block by Wells. Looks like they're going for a corner kick. It looks like. No, it's a long throw. Burns to take it. Albrecht heads it away. It's a little bit farther on their throw-in. All right, Jolly. Vinci tried to go for a steal. but Ferdinand going for a free kick. Crosses over. Oh, man. Oh, that's infuriating. Oh, well. What happened? Shot blocked. Oh, I think he tried to jump at the last second, but didn't time it right. Even though his jumping's an A stat, but yeah, it happens. Sawyer, stolen by Rodriguez, passing it over to Burns, crossing it over to Vertinen. Shots blocked. DeFree goes for a slide kick, but it's out. Or it goes wide, sorry. Alright, Fior, Estevez, over to Frolov. Passing it over to DeWinter, gets tackled by Rodriguez. Dijkstra grabs it. Alright, Sawyer, over to DeWinter, going for a shot. Keeper saves it. Sawyer, shot is blocked. Jolly, passing it over to DeFree. Vinci, trying to cross it over to the middle. Arnold heads it away. It's going to be out for our throw-in. Oh, come on. Are that you for real? Vinci, shots blocked. Jolly, passing it over. Dijkstra, come on. Isa, go for a cross. Goes for a shot. Is saved. Wells is helping too. Alright, Sawyer, crossing it. Wells gets a goal. That's nuts. Oh, man. At least he redeemed himself, I guess, in that sense. I mean, we got a tie from it, which isn't great. I'm getting so sick of ties. That's why I kind of wanted to wait to push a little bit more, but I think that bit me in the butt for doing that too. Like, not... For doing it with this team, I want to say. It's always this team that just has great stamina, but they become so offensive that it gets ridiculous. I mean, it was great cross and header, but I'm not going to save it. Alright, so it looks like Shock Squad lost to Twister Town 0-2. We tied with Playing Mantis 1-1. Clover Rovers beat Team Talon 2-1. And Boston Old Boys beat Halley's Rangers 5-0. Dang, so it looks like Boston Old Boys are slowly climbing up. It might be in the first place, maybe. Depending on how it goes. I think we go against them. If it's not this next game, I think it's the one after that. Oh, we go against Clover Rovers and Boston Old Boys. Oh, no. Oh, goodness. Because the last few times, yeah, lost against them. Boston Old Boys, not too bad. Alright. So, not doing so hot. And we still have not heard anything from Rizzo. Like, this is getting ridiculous. It's been like... What? I think it's been about... since the Halley's Rangers game. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's been since the Halley's Rangers game. And that's getting ridiculous. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save it and call it good. Have a good night.